Thank you, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So I hope like the post-lunch drowsiness is like sort of worn off now. Take that as a yes. Cool. So she totally stole my introduction, but we are students from Carnegie Mellon's Entertainment Technology Center, and as Emily suggested, for the last couple of months we've been working on something that we believe sort of pushes the envelope in terms of games as a medium, in terms of theater as a medium. So I don't want to give too much away. So let's actually dive straight into the experience. So, what is going to happen is you are about to enter the lives of two women. They're best friends. Their names are Linda and Mary. Linda is just about to arrive in Mary's house for a party. However, before the party can start, there's a fundamental difference of opinion that they have in their relationship. That's where you guys come in. We need your help to help these two best friends resolve their relationship so that we can move forward. So the objective for you guys is to really guide this conversation to an amicable conclusion. So that said, I hope most of you guys are on Wi-Fi now. So have you been able to log into our page?
And if you still have trouble, I would turn to the person next to you and play together.
Good call. Well, I mean, it's a collaborative game, so please feel free to collaborate amongst yourselves. Okay, cool. So for those of you who have managed to log in, I'll just scream. So for those of you who have managed to log in, you should have received a prompt for you guys to key in your names. When you do key in your names, please make sure that you actually do key in your names because you might find that username on the projection screen. So quick heads up, no trolling. Okay, let's maybe give it another few minutes. So where is the bottleneck right now? Is it in the Wi-Fi login? Yeah, that's where you need to be. You just so long as you're on the home page which says coming soon, you are in the right spot. God, sorry, miscommunication. Thank you. Too fast? Landing page is a good, yeah, that's let's call it a landing page, guys. So you need to be on the page that says coming soon. Okay, so can we unlock now? What's that? No, not at all. So long as you have internet connectivity of any sort, you should be good. Good. Okay, so the coming soon should now have changed, people. Can we have you now log in? Yay! Okay, so you should now be on something called the discussion page. So if you scroll all the way down in the discussion page, you should see an input text field. So this is where you guys come into the picture. So we need you to key in questions which will eventually be voiced by Linda. So let's try a bit of a test right now. So I'm from India, a part of the world which you guys probably don't know a lot about. So let's try keying in a question. Let's try keying in a question about that you want me to answer about India. Uh, from your reactions, I'm guessing there are a few funny questions out there. Um, so as you're keying in questions, you should also be seeing questions from other members of the audience. Uh, you might have also noticed there's a thumbs up button next to each question. So this is your way of indicating that you want this question voiced through Linda. So can we go ahead and vote for our favorite question now, please? Okay, let's switch. No? What happened? Can you can you call them? Just a second. We're good? Okay, cool. Okay, excellent. I think you guys have gotten the point. So how this works is, the questions with the highest number of votes will get pushed to the projection screen and in the same order be voiced through Linda. So let's pick the question with highest votes. Do I like Kathakali? So I'm actually from a state called Karnataka. The last. Oh wow. Okay, that's a very good question. So so throughout all of India, and in fact, funnily enough, in all of the countries of the development team on this project, any form of gun ownership among citizens is outlawed. So there's your fun fact, and I think that's a pretty good point to start the experience. Uh, so as the projection screen gets populated and your questions are voiced through Linda, your goal is to unlock Mary's backstory. So we want you to truly understand this character and ask her meaningful questions which will reveal her story. As you do so, you'll see certain key facts on the right side of the projection screen. These help you track your progress. So your objective is to unlock all 7 key facts. So, do we have any questions? Yes? I don't mean like any other questions on the projection screen. There will be no more questions about gun laws outside of America. Yes. You're role playing as Linda. Okay, so we want you to get into the mindset of Linda. You'll find out. You'll find out. Huh? Let's just put it that way. Yeah. I mean, it's the questions are actually ordered by time, so you should see them sequentially. Correct. Cool. I believe with that we are good to go.
Hey!
Come in!
I made it.
Thank you again for doing this.
Oh, thank you for having me. What can I do?
Anything, especially this region, because I
yeah.
haven't cleaned anything up. If you could, I appreciate it.
I thought it
Thank
looked
you.
nice.
Well, is Abby doing driver's ed in the fall?
Yes.
So's Tommy.
Okay,
So they're the same class.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. She has a gun in there. Mary has a gun? Why don't I know about this? My daughter spends a lot of time in this house. I don't like this. I don't agree with this. She's in her purse, like where anybody can see it. Okay, this is a big deal. There are people coming over in a half an hour. No, in 20 minutes now. I just can't let it be like it never happened. I need to know what's going on here. God, but all these thoughts are running in my head. I need your help, okay? Tell me what to ask her. I mean, together we can figure this out and try to understand.
What's wrong? What's wrong? You look.
We need to talk.
About what?
Is that your gun?
Yeah, it's my gun. We good?
Why do you have a gun?
What? We like going through
Everything up and it just, you can't miss it. It's there and your purse is open.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Yes. Why do I have it? Because it was Ken's before he died, and I just hung on to it.
Yeah, but Mary, Abby spends a lot of time with Tom in this house. how can you say that she could be safe here?
I know, okay, what, can we talk about this later? We like 15, 20 minutes before people are coming, seriously? Okay?
But it was Ken's? Why did you keep it?
Because because it was his, you know, at first, and then I realized it's just me and Tommy in this big house now, just the two of us. So I realized that it actually would make me feel safe.
Come on, guys, time's running out. Help me out. You said you needed the gun to feel safe, but I mean, what's it for? For show, or so
no,
you can?
I keep it. Well, I don't. Okay, I don't keep it in my purse all of the time. I'm going to get it cleaned, which is why it's in there. So no, it's just for the home. I keep it here to protect us. Okay. Is there anything else?
Do you really think you'd be able to shoot at a target if you're like really scared or like stressed out in a situation like that?
Grilling me.
Do you know
yes,
how to use
I grew up. Yeah, actually, I grew up. My family always had guns. We were hunting, that kind of thing. So my parents, I never did, but my dad and my brothers did. So I'm familiar with it. Okay, I'm responsible. Okay, you can trust me.
Well, sure, I can trust you, but have you ever shot it before?
I'm not gonna talk about this right now, okay? Seriously.
Right now, you guys, she might want to talk about it at a later time. How can you guarantee that Tom and Abby are safe? I mean, why did Ken even have it in the first place?
He had it for protection, for the same reason that I kept it.
But I mean, Abby and Tom, I mean, they're kids, you know? I mean, do you have a permit to actually have?
Yes, I have a permit. I'm not a kid. Yeah,
I know,
I'm responsible.
I know.
Yes.
Did Ken ever use the gun? Did he ever?
No, what does that have to do with anything? I don't, I mean, right? I don't, that doesn't matter.
The fact is that she has it now. Come on, guys, we need to figure this out. Do you think it's safe, you know, to have that with Tom in the house? I mean, they're such a volatile age right now. I mean, curiosity can take the best of them. How can you guarantee that, you know, they will be safe, that my daughter will be safe in your house?
Oh, what, do you think Tom's gonna, what, shoot? What, okay, I can't. What are you trying to say, that Tommy's gonna go and what?
Okay, no, it's not about Tom, you know. You have a gun.
Yes.
You know, adults like try to stay away from this. I mean, do you think?
Not all.
Well, look, I just want to know, do you really think kids that don't even drive yet will be fine with this around
Tom
the house?
Tom is a responsible kid. I trust him.
Yeah, you know, I love Tom, don't get me wrong, but this age is bizarre. They don't know what they're doing, when they're doing it. I mean, like a liquor cabinet, right? They see that, they see it, nobody's home. You're gonna try it, or you're at least gonna peek and, you know, experiment.
Okay.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
That's fair. I don't keep the gun loaded, so it's not really the same. I understand what you're saying about curiosity, absolutely. Okay, but I keep the gun unloaded. Bullets are in a separate place. You know, this has been thought through.
Okay, Mary. You know, Abby has been, oh God, I didn't want to bring this up now, but you know, she's been worried about Tom lately, and she's not saying why.
What are you talking about? When did this start? When?
It's been building up, but case in point, Sunday.
Okay. She said that. That's interesting.
She
I understand.
won't
No,
tell me what
Sunday.
happened.
I understand.
So something did happen.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. So just know that. I'm sorry that it made you worry about things, but everything's fine.
Well, yeah, I'm worried. First of all, that things are happening that I don't know about. I mean, and now you keep a gun in your purse. Why do you keep it in your purse?
Okay. I already said that I'm taking it to get it cleaned. I don't normally keep it in my purse.
Well, where do you keep it?
I keep it in a safe. In the house. Okay? Can we take a
She already said that it's not loaded, guys. Come on, help me out. feel like you're being threatened. Are you being threatened? Is this
No.
why Abby was so upset on
No,
Sunday?
no, no, oh, no, oh my gosh, no, no, no,
She
I'm
won't
fine.
tell me. So something happened.
It's fine, I am fine. There was no direct threat. It's okay.
Direct threat.
Yes.
So something happened.
Okay.
She knows something, you guys. Nobody's telling me anything. I really need to find out what happened on Sunday.
I'm sorry, this is just a little like
You know,
being
I don't know.
here. So
Look, I don't know if you want to talk about this after the party, but I don't think I can go on having a party knowing that there's a weapon in the house and it's not being addressed. It's going to be an elephant in the room.
Okay. So is the what? So you don't trust that what I'm telling you is true? Or
I
what?
trust you. I realize that you don't, right? You said you don't always carry that with you.
Right.
So I get that, but now I feel like there are things that I just don't know about you, about what happens in
Okay.
your house, and
What happens in my house? Oh my gosh. Okay, just take
something
calm.
happened, and no one's filling me in on this.
If it were a huge, like you said, threatening,
Okay.
situation, I absolutely would tell you.
Are you worried about? I don't know. Are you worried about the kids finding it? I mean, do you know what happened on Sunday?
Yes. It's fun. Okay. It's not a big, everything's fine. Everybody is fine, okay?
Well, then tell
Okay,
me.
I'm telling you. So I came in, I was shopping and I came in and Tommy was in the kitchen and my gun was on the table, unloaded. And he wasn't handling it or holding it, but he was looking at it when I walked in. And so he had found it. But we had a conversation about safety and everything and talking about why I had it, that it was his dad's. He didn't know any of that. So we talked about all of that.
Okay. Okay. Wait. You said it wasn't loaded,
No.
and you talked about it.
Yes, we did. So
So-
it was a situation where it was, it was a minor, it was a minor slip up.
A minor slip up, Mary. Oh my God. Okay. This is such a tightrope that you're walking here. A minor slip up. That the damage that could have done if it was loaded. That's not minor.
I'm aware that it wasn't
listen to
loaded.
yourself here, okay? I've heard these conversations way too many times. I see them on billboards and I hear it on TV from like the NRA and all these protesters. I mean, God, you're all fanatical.
What are you Whoa, okay, fanatical, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Think about it, okay? You're just saying here, you're just walking this line and it's staring you right in the face and you're just saying that, that it's
What?
fine,
Yes,
and
do I
you're being
feel
so
safer?
cavalier about it. Yes, you said you feel safer
Yes.
with you having the gun in your house.
Correct.
However, a 15-year-old child is clearly gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I
it's been addressed,
understand.
but does it stay retained? I don't know. And I don't. What do you think, that you're gonna protect yourself? Yes, you said that from
Yes.
from whom? From whom?
A break-in? Someone coming in trying to hurt? It's just me and my son in this house
Right.
now.
So it's a
okay?
good guy and a bad guy thing, right? See, that I've heard that all before. So the good
Sure.
guys should always have guns and have access to the guns because no matter what, the bad guys are always going to find them, right?
Okay, wait, there's some logic to that if
Well,
you think
but
about
then
it.
you can apply that to any law. Yeah.
This is totally out of like. Okay.
Life is not black and white.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just we stop talking. God, this is like. My God, NRA fanatic. Like, who are you talking to? It's me. This is me in my house with my son, trying to figure out all of it. And part of that is how I'm the protector now. I'm the one. Okay? not fanatical. I'm figuring it out. No, I wish someone had a handbook. I wish someone could say, here, this is how you're going to do this, but there isn't.
Okay.
I just wish you would realize it's my story, you know?
Yeah,
it is not everybody who the same. No.
Okay. Wow, I'm sorry. Okay, it's just, you know, being a teacher now and things like Sandy Hook and now the board wants a teacher to have a gun in the classroom. It's just a little too much, you know? So
I understand. That's something that
Ken's death had nothing to do with the gun, guys. Come on, we are running out of time.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I do. But I'm figuring out how, for what I think is best for me and my family. You know, it doesn't mean I'm not aware of the other, of everything else that's happening, but.
You said it made you feel safe.
Yeah.
Do you intend to use it? I mean, have you ever used it?
Yeah, I don't want to, but I don't want to. We don't need to get into that now, okay? People are coming over, and no, I hope never to. But having it, you know, and being familiar. It's not like I've had training, and I'm, you know, and all of that. So I'm not.
Is she hiding something, guys? How can I ask her this without really ruining our friendship for good? So raising Tom alone is hard, and I'm sorry because I don't know where that's coming from, because I have my partner in crime with our kid, and that has to be really hard. I mean, tell me what you're worried about. Are you worried about Tom? Are you worried about? Can you?
Well, no, it's not a specific worry. It's.
You said before that you didn't want to talk about ever using it. So, did you?
Yes.
When? I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm listening.
All right. Okay. I've never said this out loud before, so it was not long after Ken died, and there had been a few break-ins in the neighborhood over a couple of months, but Tommy and I were home at night, and I looked out the front window, and I saw a car parked in front of our house, and there was a man sitting in it. No idea who he was. He was just sitting there, which was definitely unsettling. But then Tommy, I had to get him ready for bed, all of that. So I guess about an hour later, I come downstairs and I look, and the car is still there, but he is not. And so I start looking around, and I look through, like at the front door, I look and I see him standing, you know, cat a corner, and just looking at the house, just staring at the house. And so it was scary.
Did you call the cops?
So, no. Okay, so we got rid of our home line. I left my cell phone at work. It was one of these days, right? Okay. So it's me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it was really scary. And it was the first time, you know, I'd been in that position. And so I got my gun. And I walked out onto the front porch. And as soon as he saw me, he started walking towards me. And I shot it toward him. but it didn't hit him. He's fine. He was fine. And then he takes off, of course, after that happens, into his car. That sound, it was, and then that was scary. But then I heard, it ended up that I broke a window.
Where?
In our neighbor's house.
Were they home?
No. No one was home. It was fine. There was no. It's embarrassing too.
Sure.
So it was just scary, and I was thinking of Tommy and who is this person? I mean, but that won't happen again.
No, like, Mary, I would have been scared too, you know. But see, I don't know if I could trust myself, you know, in a situation like that. While I'm, you know, that freaked out, and if I had a loaded weapon, I mean, yours missed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to be a protector at that moment, or if I'd end up hurting somebody. I mean, would you?
I don't know. I don't know. But I would love to know how. I would love to know. Had he kept coming to her, like what would I do?
I mean, it's one of those things when you think about, you know, if it ever happened again, if it ever, you know, maybe you be ready.
No, of course. I mean, that's what this whole, absolutely. I mean,
it was like an
situation
accident.
will never happen. Okay, exactly. It's like, you know, a slip up, right? So,
Yeah,
but a big, I understand.
Mary, but you said that about Tom. The slip up.
That was.
So
that's not the same.
Is there someone else that you're worried about hurting you?
No. It is completely. It's nothing personal. There's been no threat against me or Tommy or anybody. It is. It makes me feel better.
You would tell me that though, right?
I would.
Okay.
I would. It's funny because I didn't think I needed to tell you about this.
That is so not appropriate right now, guys. We're getting somewhere. Help me continue.
I just never thought about it that way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did Tommy hear any of that?
No.
Okay.
Thank God, right?
Yeah.
He was little. He was young.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I'm really worried. Here, you know, I still don't want you guys to get hurt. You know.
I understand.
Is there anything else that you want to tell me about feeling safe? I mean, you know, I'm not.
No,
you know, I'm not
no,
trying to like back you into a
I
corner.
understand.
You know, but
It's something you don't think about. It's something I never thought about.
Is there anything that I can do?
I don't know.
You know,
I don't.
I wish, like, knowing this now, I mean, I guess I understand. It's still hard to grasp.
Yeah.
But, I mean, do you,
I mean, I don't think it is until you find yourself in the situation. I never thought about it because Ken was here and that was his, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute. And even though I grew up, you know, responsibly with guns and all of that, I didn't, honestly, if you'd asked me, I wouldn't have expected that I would be the person.
Right. And when that situation
So
happens,
you know,
then after it happens, you start thinking scenarios in your brain, you know, for maybe next time, maybe, you know, this could be different.
Yes.
I guess.
It would be.
But,
it would be.
Have you ever thought about, you know, getting a dog? You know?
That's fair.
You know?
No, yes. I have that. It's the levels of
course, I know,
defense, right? No, I know.
Right.
That does
that
make
would
sense.
be my first place, you know?
Tommy would like that too, I know.
I know, because...
No, that is absolutely fair.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything, are you sure there's nothing I can do? Let me help you. I mean, I don't know. Do you ever relive an experience and you plot out ways
I would
to go about doing it? And so it's like, I don't know.
It would never happen. It would never happen the way that this happened.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. She already shared the situation, guys. Let's see what else we can do. I mean, I don't know, when you start thinking about things, I know you said there's no reason or anything that somebody would try to go after you. I mean, if you think about it, if you had to, I don't know, it's so great to arm yourself if the situation were to happen after the situation had already happened, you know?
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. If I had it to do over again.
Well, you know, it's not your fault. You know, we're people. Yeah. It's sometimes we're erratic people, but we, you know, that's the thing with guns, you know. You don't get to do it over again. I mean, they're so permanent, you know. I mean, once you fire, it's done. You know, it doesn't matter if it could hit a person, it could hit the window.
I know.
You know, but God, you could have seriously fired it at yourself. You know, I mean, but think about Tom, you know, I mean, have you ever seen that person again?
No.
Does he know Tommy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Anything. That's the thing. And so, it's so fast. Everything happens so fast.
Of course. And it's
you know,
just
and you don't
react the best way that you can.
Right.
Any time to think is just not wasted time, but it
you
lasts
have to shoot. You're the, you know, it was on me in that moment. And, you know.
I mean, it's hard to even think, like, you know, to say I'll be calm this time, you know what I mean? Because you can't guarantee any of that in any situation. So, I mean, just think about Tom then. If that happened, then who's to say what he would do? Like, accidents happen all the time.
I know,
you know?
and I just...
Even if it was intended to help, you know, it's...
I know.
But I think, no, I think I'm understanding why more, you know.
Really?
To protect yourself. I just, you know, I'm glad to know, too, that you don't have it loaded all the time.
No,
right?
my God, no.
Okay.
That's good. No. But that's why I'm glad.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to understand, you know, but it's hard, but thank you.
No, I know it is.
Talking to me. I mean,
I know it is. It's
you know, what are you going to do now?
what about the gun?
Yeah.
I don't know. You've given me a lot to think about. You know,
Yeah.
just being able to talk like this, you know, instead of, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. I understand so much of what you're saying, but it's nice that you wanted to know more.
Of course.
And even though, and you know, after that initial,
Which
in both
I
ways,
know, yeah, well,
that it's like, well, no, I really appreciate that.
well, people are coming over, so
Oh my
I
God,
would put
they
it
are.
in it safe. Maybe for starters.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for this.
Okay, cool. That concludes our experience. As you may or may not have realized, we had crazy tech issues all around. But I hope overall it was, if not anything else, a unique experience. I hope you guys take home something from this. The team's going to be hanging out here. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want to chat about the experience, gun violence in India, gun violence in Singapore, gun violence in Taiwan, we're happy, and gun violence in America, we're happy to hang around, answer any questions. So thank you for joining us.